work and show off. Just want to be seen. But we need some Sunday school Marys. We need some praying Marys. Anybody heard me? If this does not prove but one point, that Jesus was human and divine. Jesus wept at the grave of a friend, just as you and I would weep. How many have wept at the grave of a friend, of a relative? Weeping is not anything new. Everybody cry sometime. David wept over his friend Jonathan. Jeremiah was known as a weeping prophet. I said everybody cry sometime. If you're not crying over one thing, you're crying over another. Crying sometime is the only thing that relieves us of what we are going through. Sometimes we cry because we don't understand. And then I want to also tell you, you can also cry happy tears. Anybody heard what I said? He himself was a man of sorrow, acquainted with grief. And all their affliction, he was acquainted with grief. Jesus wept. This is not the first time the Bible records that he wept, that he cried. He wept over Jerusalem. You remember that? He saw the sins and the future of Jerusalem, and he wept. I just want to ask a question. How many weeping over Jacksonville? How many weeping over the state of Florida? Somebody ought to be weeping. When we see our little boys and our little girls on their way to hell by the dozen, somebody ought to be weeping. When we see men don't know what they want to be, woman or man, somebody ought to be weeping. Did you hear what I said? And so Jesus wept over Jerusalem. Anybody heard what I said? I said he wept over. And Hebrews 5:7 said, and in the days of his flesh, Jesus offered up prayer and supplication with loud crying and tears. Sometimes the only thing that can help you is you got to share some tears. Sometimes tears is the only thing give you relief. And now we find him weeping and crying at the grave of a friend. Look at him, the creature crying over the creator. The creator crying over the creature. Weeping. Is that all he got to do? He's weeping. So the crowd hollers out, oh, look how much he loved him. How many know that Jesus loved you? I sure wish I had 3 people. I said, how many know that Jesus loved you? I mean, if nobody else loved you, Jesus love you. If nobody act like they care anything about you, don't be dismayed. Jesus love you. Sure wish I had two people who can say, I know for myself that Jesus loved me. You know, I discovered it when I was a little boy in kindergarten. And my teacher taught me to sing that song. Yes, Jesus loved me. For the Bible, oh, I'm rushing here. Tell me so. How many just know it? That when you don't have a dime, he loves you. Are you going to help me a minute? Jesus wept. Though he was about to do a wonderful work, he cried. Though he was about to perform a miracle, he cried. Though he was about to turn the sisters' midnight in the day. Yeah. But he cried. You know. Yeah. You don't have to stop working while you're crying. You can work and cry. How many know that? You can work and pray. How many know that? You can work and sing. I know the Lord while you're dusting and while you're sweeping. I know the Lord will take care of me. Oh, my brothers and my sisters. Jesus, just wait on me a little bit now. Don't. Jesus, yeah, weeping in the midst of knowing what he was getting ready to do. Yeah, he still wept. Are you going to help me a minute? You know. God, was not ashamed of his manhood. It was the man, God, that cried. But it was the God-man that was getting ready to do something. Are you going to help me a minute? It was the God-man. Oh, you don't hear me. You remember in the Garden of Gethsemane when Jesus said to the boys, y'all come watch with me 1 hour while I go yonder and pray. Are you going to help me a minute? And when he came back, he found them asleep. And then he went again and prayed again. Came back a second time and found them asleep. But on the third time, I heard him say, I heard him say, I got it all right. I asked my daddy a question. Father, if it be possible that you can take this cup from me, but nevertheless, let your will be done. Are you going to help me a minute? Yeah, it was the man, God, that asked for the cup to be removed. But it was the God-man, the divineness of God, that said, nevertheless, Let your will be done. Are you going to hear me a minute? There he is. I said, there he is. At the grave of Lazarus. You ain't going to hear me. Give him credit. Yeah, he's at the grave now. Yeah, waited for 4 days. Yeah, but he's at the grave now. Yeah, stayed away. Yeah, but he's at the grave right now. Yeah, and he was weeping. Yeah, but he was getting ready to do something. Yeah, I'm trying to find a place, yeah, where I can close. Yeah, but I'm enjoying it so well. Yeah, because one thing I know, yeah, I know the Lord will. Yeah, oh, you ain't gonna help me. Yeah, in his life. Yeah, I want you to know that he preached for 33 years. Yeah, I lived 33 years. Yeah, and out of that 33 years, he preached 3 years. Yeah, but out of those 3 years, 3 years, yeah, he was always raising somebody from the dead. Yeah, you ain't gonna hear me. You remember Jairus' boy? Her little daughter, his little daughter, brought her from the grave. Yeah, you remember the boy of Nain? Yeah, brought him from the grave, and now here is Lazarus. Yeah, crying. Yeah, weeping, but getting ready to do something. Cry if you want to, Jesus, but you're getting ready to do something. The crowd don't understand that there are tears because you were between, eternity and living again. Yeah, you ain't gonna help me. I got to bring him out of his comfort zone. Yeah, he's already, where he should be. Yeah, and I got to bring him out all over again. He's already where the wicked gonna cease from trouble and the weary will be at rest. And I got to bring him. I got to bring him out of his comfort. But I heard him said, you ain't gonna hear me, Lord. That's what he does. When he needs a favor, he call on the Father. When he need help from above, he call on the Father. Weeping. Yeah, but still getting ready to do something. Wouldn't it have been a pity if he only wept a cup of tears, and it would have ended with a purity. And they would have went home and talked about Jesus wept. But it didn't do anything but cry. Jesus wept. His heart was broken, but it didn't do anything but cry. Wouldn't it be sad? Wouldn't it be an indictment? He's already didn't show up in the sick room, and now he's at the grave, and all he can do is cry. Are you gonna hear me a minute? I don't want a God that can't do nothing, but that's all. I don't need a God that can't do nothing but Anybody gonna help me preach a minute? I said I want a God that can do more than just cry. And I heard Jesus said, and I heard him. I heard him say, now I'm gonna do something. When he got through crying, the next thing he started doing was commanding. That's what he did. He stopped crying and he started commanding. Yeah, I heard him say, move the stone. Yeah, commanding. Yeah, I heard him say, I'm through crying. I tell you what you do. Yeah, move the stone. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. I want some participation. I want you to help me. Yeah, everybody want to come to church and very few people want to do something. But I want you to participate. I want you to move the stone. Yeah, and then when he got through commanding that the stone be moved, he commanded Lazarus, yeah, come on out of there. Yeah, you gonna hear me a minute? Come on out. Yeah, you've been in there a little too long. Yeah, and then I heard him say, now Father, it's not for my sake. You and I are one. Yeah, we've always been together, and I'm not doing it because I know what you can do. I was there when you said, let there be light, and there were light. I was there when you separated the waters from the water. I was there when you hung the sun and the moon. I was there when you put every star in the sky. But Father, not for my sake, but for those that are standing around. I want you to give him a new body. Yeah, you not gonna help me. He's got a divine body, but you got to fix him all over again and put him back in a fleshly body because he got to die all over again. Lazarus, come out of there. Yeah, you ain't gonna help me. And here come Lazarus in graveyard clothes, wheeling and rocking, trying to come out at the command of Jesus. Thank God. I said, thank God. He's a commanding God. When he gets through crying, yeah, he will command. I heard him say, yeah, if you think I'm going to run, nail my feet. He's a commanding God. If you think I'm going to fight, nail my hand. If you think I'm going to hurt you, pierce me in the side. And then lay me down and then lift me up, because if I be lifted up, I'll draw all men unto me. Got just one question, and I'm going to sit down. Did he command you? Did he say to you, come unto me, all ye that are heavy laden? Just one witness. Did he call you? Tell you, I'll be your Lord. I'll be your God. I'll be your doctor. I'll be your lawyer. I'll be your way maker. I'll be your bread. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you know him? Don't fool me. Do you know him? Say yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. Won't he fix it? I'm looking for somebody that know he will. Know he will. Won't he fix it? Say yeah. Oh, yeah. Have you tried him? Is he all right? 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 Oh, 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 oh. Isn't he all right? He will cry. But when it gets through crying, he'll fix it. He'll fix it. Won't he do it? Have you been troubled? Did he fix it? Have you been down? Did he fix it? Have you been sick? Did he fix it? Have you been burdened? Did he fix it? Say yeah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Oh Lord, since I, oh Lord, burden down. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Since I laid my burden down, friends don't treat me like they used to. Oh Lord, since I laid my burden down. The doors of God's church is open. You may come by letter, Christian experience, or candidate for baptism.